Prejudice, I was looking at the definition of that the other day. So, prejudice is almost like having negative preconceived ideas.
It's harm in the same way.
Yeah.
So, in simple English, nothing can be done that will harm you in any way. Which is why you can't be fined until you've been found guilty. None of this applies to you until, a due process of law. So if we scroll down to the next one. There is that. Well, I'm not sure.
And the Lord spiritual and temporal and commons do pray the said prince.
This was a point that I was pointing out for myself, where it's proven that it's an offer and an acceptance. So they've been offered and they've accepted it accordingly. So this is part of the understanding that it's a contract. Brilliant. It was offered the crown and they've accepted it. If we go down to under supremacy, the acceptance of the crown, subjects' liberty to be allowed, etc.
Yeah.
So upon which their majesties did accept the crown and royal dignity. We're going to go down to 3 sentences below.
Yeah.
Where it says, make effectual provisions for the settlement of the religion's laws and liberties of this kingdom, so that the same for the future might not be in danger. This is where we're in. This is the situation we're at the moment. This whole situation has come back round after 300 years again. So we're going to go back down 2 lines down into the yellow area.
Yeah.
And it says, the Parliament do pray that it may be declared and enacted that all and singular the rights and liberties asserted and claimed in this said document, declaration, are the true ancient and indubitable rights and liberties of the people of this kingdom. So indubitable means undoubtedly. And so shall be esteemed, allowed, adjudged. So it's been judged. It can't be judged again. No judge can oversee this. Deemed and taken to be that all and every, the particulars aforesaid shall be firmly and strictly holden and observed as they are expressed in the said declaration. So there you go. It's exactly as it's expressed. And all officers and ministers whatsoever shall serve their majesties and their successors according to the same in all time to come. So that's all policemen have to serve exactly as it says in this document, which is why they're only there to uphold the peace. So keep going down. We're going to pop right down to the bottom now. In this main body, it does tell you about the rights of we can have redress, for instance, if they're breaking any of these laws. But the main one at the bottom here highlighted, which states, all which their majesties are contended and pleased shall be declared, enacted and established by authority of the present Parliament, and shall stand, remain and be the law of this realm forever. That's it. Everything in this document that they're telling you about, you cannot be fined until you've been found guilty. No forfeitures of property. They can't come in your home and take anything until you've gone before a jury of your peers. So all this stuff about, bailiffs coming around and threatening you, it's all rubbish. Because by the laws of our land, the hierarchy of the Acts of Parliament, this cannot be touched. So we go right to the bottom, where it's the next one, which says, non-abstaints made void.
Yeah.
So non-abstaints made void, no dispensations, which is privileges, by non-abstaints. So non-abstaints is notwithstanding, albeit it's an old word meaning, it's although, for instance, I went to the beach, but notwithstanding it was raining. You with me? It's just an old terminology to say, albeit in some way.
Yeah.
So no dispensations, non-abstaints, or of any statute or any part thereof shall be allowed, but the same shall be held void and of no effect, except a dispensation to be allowed in such statute, which is this document. So if it isn't in this document, it isn't law. Everything that's been put in here, this is our freedom, our rights. This is all we need to know. So when people say, I don't know what my rights are, this is it. This is where it tells you. We have a right to bear arms. This is where the American Constitution get the right to bear arms. In this document, we go right back up to the top again.
Yep.
And as we scroll down, We're going to go to juries, excessive bail fines, punishments, etc. I should have put this in, but I didn't.
Yeah, yep.
You keep going down to where it says subjects' rights, dispensing of power, levying money,
Yep.
right to petition, standing army, subjects' arms. Can you see that?
Subjects' arms, yep.
Yeah, the subjects which are Protestants may have arms for their defence suitable for their conditions as the law allows. So we have a right to bear arms. So it's ridiculous because if we're all equal before the law, where does a policeman get the right to carry a gun or a baton or a taser? We're all equal before the law. We all have a right, under the Protestant nation that we are, to bear arms. So you can carry, for instance, a certain weapon to protect yourself. Obviously, you don't want to make it an extreme. You're not going to walk down the road with a submachine gun. But, for instance, for me, I always think of it as a walking stick. Now, that's a weapon. It's not designed to be a weapon, but it's used as a weapon. You're allowed to bear arms. So this document here really states everything you're allowed to do, which is the God-given right. So if we have a look on the coronation oath that I sent you.
Coronation oath. Yep. Hold on one sec. Yep. Hold on. Got it. Hold on one sec.
That's the Coronation Oath Act, but we can cover that.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. I'm just gonna adjust this page. There we go. Got it.
Okay, so as we scroll down through the Coronation Oath Act, this states what the Coronation Oath is and how it should be taken.
Yeah.
So we're going to, in the first line that's got the highlighted in yellow, it says which the statute, laws and customs of the said realm.
Oh, hold on one sec. Oh, Coronation Oath Act. Here we go. I'll bring that one up. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, got it.
So in the first highlighted part where it says to maintain the statutes, laws and customs of the said realm.
Yeah.
So in those days, they didn't have apostrophes, commas, etc. It was just written as is. So, but there are different things. It's maintain the statutes, laws and customs. So these are three different things that we are governed by. The constitutional statutes, the law, which is our birthright, and the customs, which has always been common law. So as we scroll down, as we go down to where it says the next section 3, it states, you will solemnly promise and swear to govern the people of this kingdom of England and the dominions thereto belonging according to the statutes in Parliament agreed on.
Hold on a second. I'm just trying to find that bit. I've got section.
It's the same page. It's the same section we was on.
Oh, okay.
Up the top, yeah.
What, unknown.
Just there.
To the end thereof.
Right, we're going to scroll down to section 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Form of the oath and administration thereof.
That's it.
Gotcha.
So it says there, will you solemnly promise and swear to govern the people of the kingdom of England and the dominions thereto belonging according to the statutes in Parliament agreed on, and the laws and customs of the same? So again, we've got three different things. Statutes in Parliament, laws and customs. And she says, I've solemnly promised to do so. So we're going to so this is, by your silence, I'm hoping this is sinking in, really.
Yeah.
So we're going to scroll down one more.
Yeah.
Where it says, will you to the power of power cause law and justice and mercy to be executed in all your judgments.
Mm.
And she says, I will. Will you, to the utmost of your power, maintain the laws of God, the true profession of the gospel, and the Protestant reform religion established by law? So this is it. We are a God-fearing nation. We are governed by the laws of God, which she has sworn to uphold. Now, at the very bottom, section 4, it states that how the oath is to be administered.
Mm.
And it shall be administered in a like manner for every king and queen to come who succeeds. And this is forever. This is the way it is. You cannot change this oath, because this is a contract with the people, and she's swearing to govern us by the laws of God, by statutes, constitutional statutes, and our customs. Now, I sent you a JPEG of the Queen's Oath.
Yes.
Can we get that up?
Tell you what. Let me just see. Hold on one sec.
So I'll pull in the void while you're doing that. On this coronation oath, she signed it at the top, and there's a lot of people saying it's not valid because she didn't read through the whole of the document, apply her mind to it, and then sign it at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's about substance over form. What was the intention? Regardless of whether she sat on a stone or whether she's signed it at the top, the document was done in front of millions of people on TV. We all saw it happen, if you're old enough.
Yeah.
And the document's signed. So basically, it's about the intention. She's stating she's intending to do this, regardless of whether it's signed at the top or bottom.
Right.
So, can we get that document up?
Yeah, I'm just I'll just have to do a bit jiggery pokery here. There we go.
Okay. So reading through